All right, good morning, tribe. I wanted to quickly provide a recap from the meeting last night. First and foremost, I want to recognize everyone who were there in person. It was an absolute honor being with you all and connecting with you all. For the people that could not make it, all is well. I'm going to use this time to basically just share a recap so that you can be informed on where we are right now and where we're actually going. So to start with, each one teach one. The name for the mastermind, it literally came to me as I was recording a video introducing it. What it means to me is that a community where everyone get to support each other in their own way, through their time, through their skill, through their knowledge, through their network, through their expertise, through their history, through their experience. We all get to play a part in supporting each other and adding to the acceleration of our success. So that, to me, that's what each one teach one means. Now, as far as the meeting goes, we covered three main things: the vision of the mastermind. We did some introductions along with what future meetings will look like as we move forward in the creation of this mastermind. All right, so the vision: to produce industry leaders in Web3. To start with, I think that we are at the beginning of a magnificent wave that's about to change the world, and that is something that needs to be taken with a level of honor, a level of gratitude, knowing that we are in a space that's going to change the world. And because we are so well positioned, if we're to be determined, if we're to be a part of a good circle, if we're to be a part of a community that's working towards making ourselves better and each other better, we will become successful and we get to become the industry leaders of Web3. NFTs, for example, there's going to be so many niches of how NFT changed the world that we can all be leaders of our own niche in NFT with the support from each other. So I really do think that there also will not be any competition for us, because there's an abundance of opportunity that's in this space, and we will not be having a competition against each other. It's all about us against ourselves so that we can actually be better than yesterday. So I really do think that this space is ready for the taking, for us to actually get prepared and basically start leading industries. So that's part of the vision for the members of the community. The next thing is that, why a mastermind? Why a mastermind? Last night I was talking to Risham in the mastermind, and we both are reading the book Think and Grow Rich. And in the book, it actually used an example that two battery cells, if you have one battery cell and it have the capability to light one bulb. Now, if you're to join a second battery cell to the community, that those two battery cells will be able to light much more than two light bulbs versus lighting one light bulb individually. The same thing goes for horses. If one horse can actually pull one car, and that is the limit of what that one horse can do. If you're to put two horses together, they wouldn't only be able to pull two cars, they can pull about 7 cars, simply because they're working together and their energies are combined. So I really do think that the mastermind, when we come together as productive, as people who are passionate about what we're doing, we come as, well capable beings. However, when we bring our knowledge together and our minds together, there's a separate mastermind that gets created that's going to be way more powerful than what you or me or anyone individually can do on our own. So I think the mastermind is something that's powerful, and it allows us to learn from each other, learn from the mastermind and the intelligence that brings together, that creates a new mind. And I think that's gonna allow us to get really far. So that is how I think we are gonna produce industry leaders. The other thing is that the other part of the vision is that I'm looking forward for us to actually creating a symbiotic community. In this symbiotic community, us supporting our peers is us being supported. We get to learn through our experience. We get to give our time. We get to use our network. We get to use everything that we have in our space to give, and as we give is actually receive. That is actually, just the way how the universe works, the way how God works. As you do unto others, it's done unto you. As you give to others, it's given to you. So I'm looking forward to us having a symbiotic community here with this mastermind. Ooh, a doggy's here to visit. All right, and I'll actually, in regards to the community, I'll read a quote by Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill said, "It's literally true that you can succeed best and quickest by helping others succeed." There's also an African proverb that says, "If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together." We get to do this together, and I really see the vision, and I see us actually getting there. So for those who want to go far, for those who are serious about having the honor to be in Web3 and in its infancy before a massive wave come and sweep this whole world, I am looking forward to having a symbiotic community with you. All right. So moving on to the next pillar of the vision. So we covered produce industry leaders, create a symbiotic community, and the next part of the pillar is basically playing full out. Playing full out. We get to be a part of a community where we can be ourselves, where we can have fun, where we can, basically have a part in creating this tribe. In this tribe here, it's decentralized ownership, where we get to bring our ideas, bring the things that we think that can work. We're actually gonna get a bit more into that on the next in a few minutes. But yes, we get to bring our ideas to this community because it is ours. So that is the vision, rapid fired in a nutshell. All right. So the last thing I'm gonna go over is the future of our meetings. The meetings is where the bread and butter will be, that will help us to really capitalize on the mastermind and use that centralized brain that all of our minds bring together to help our own self grow. So future meetings, it's going to be divided into 3 sections. The first section is sharing your wins. What are some of the wins that you've experienced in your business over the last week? For example, if Malcolm or Rasham was able to get their 3rd client or their 5th client, and they're to seal a deal with that client, they get to share that, and we get to really celebrate them in this part of the meeting. Because coming to a place where you can celebrate and be in happiness for your accomplishment and having a tribe that's supporting you with that creates a feeling that want to recreate it again. And when you want to recreate it, you're going to seal more deal with clients. You're going to be taking more actions to push and recreate that success. So we want to celebrate knowing that blessings are happening in our tribe. So we want to celebrate you. At the same time, you could also share what you've learned, right? We're gonna open up the space so that we can share and hear from each other and support each other. So share your wins for the week, share your learns for the week. Moving on to the next piece, the second pillar of our future meetings is where do you need support, right? There's gonna be wins, but we're gonna need support at different times, right? And an example last night is that Malcolm was there, and he shared that he's looking for some app creators, some developers that can create apps. It just so happened that in the masterminds there's people who know people in real life that can support in creating those apps. So we were able to use our network to support each other. So where do you need support? We can offer support in our time, in our knowledge, in our skills, in our experience, in our network. There's so many ways that we can share support. And in this pillar of the meeting of where do you need support, we're just going to open up a space where we go around and we get to share where we need support, and we support each other with that. Now going to the final pillar of our meeting, of our future meetings, it's the each one teach one talks. That is going to be the last 15 minutes of the meeting, where we really just like plan it out and open up for someone to present something. So for example, if you want to share what your business is about and what your business looks like and what is your ideal client and what you're doing in this Web3 space, every week we're gonna get someone to basically share. Going deeper, let's say you're really passionate about leadership and that is a skill that you have. You can actually volunteer to share and lead the team through a discussion about leadership. If there's a mindset skill that you have, if there's a strategy that you have that helped you optimize your business, and you now want to give to the community through teaching and presenting, you can do that. It's also a perfect opportunity for the people who might want to work on their presentation skills, for the people who might want to gain more confidence as they connect with their clients and the people that's going to help them move the needle in their business. This is the perfect space to actually do that. So yes, in a nutshell, that's what the first meeting was about, and this is what the future structure of our meetings are going to look like. So what it is wins from the week, where do we need support, and that last 15 minutes where we get to share, right? Someone get to volunteer to take us through a training, take us through a discussion, help us discover your business, right? We get to do this all together, and I think those are going to be ways that we can really make the best out of this community that we have. So I'll end by saying this: if you have any suggestion, or if you think that things can be done a bit differently, please share your feedback, share where we can actually get better, and that's what we're hoping to do. Again, thanks for being a part of this magnificent tribe. I know that we're gonna do great things, and I look forward to seeing the growth of each and every one of you. Now before I go, I want to end with this quote by Henry Ford. Henry Ford said, "Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success." That is what I'm actually looking to do with each of you. Blessings, family, and I'll see y'all in the next meeting. Take care.